It felt like it was so much bigger and more exciting than that. But then if we have a look at it. I mean, you're standing there looking at me, so you're not one to talk. Ah!
An intruder somewhere.
Oh, he's dead. Okay, ready? Everybody ready for the barrel yeet? Here we go. Can we get over there? Oh. It just kind of spun up a bit. Oh, look at that! Beautiful, the form on that one. Oh. Did you see that ludicrous display tonight? It's not ideal, but it should accomplish something. I didn't realize I was on the train track. I thought I was just above it. Oh, I don't want to take your... I want to buy it.
Look out! Manners, not your thing.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't actually know you were there. Okay, I mean... It's not... It's... I was... Okay. I was trying to buy a ticket! You gotta believe me, chat. This time I was actually trying to buy a ticket. It felt like it was so much bigger and more exciting than that. But then if we have a look at it. I think we might just random, this would just be a random scrub. Oh! Disgusting. Now I wish the train had the saw makeup. It's just like all the different colors. It's like it's almost like a clown sort of a setup, isn't it? That would be terrifying. Once we finally get through this model, maybe they just aren't in the mood to be jacked off. Who's not in the mood to be jacked off? Is that any better? I don't know that it is. Sub golf for topless. 1,000 subs, not followers, subs, and I will do a topless. I don't know if I'll do a stream. You said video. Well, yeah, I suppose you just said topless. I'll do something topless for 1,000 subs. One of your dinosaurs called Jason? We got triplets while watching. Oh, are you watching Jason? Right. Well, Jason is far sexier.
Hello there.
Hello. Hello and welcome to RimWorld. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Something meme, joke, lol. I don't know. How is everyone? It's yeah, it's Wednesday.
If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place.
That's right. Cassandra's here and she will truly challenge us tonight. How is everyone?
He's quite clever, you know, for a human being. Oh sorry, I was thinking about someone I once knew. Not Isaac, he's a complete degenerate.
He's gotten me with that like 3 times this week. He's got like 40 odd lines that he can say, but he keeps saying that. And I get surprised by it every time. I keep thinking that he actually means it. I don't know why, but it happens every time. Every time. So how is everyone? How's everyone doing? Sorry, I'm just glazed eyes trying to work something out. I think I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to test a sexy hydration for a second, because when I was checking it in the VOD, or just happened to glance past it, it's definitely like doubling audio, and it's doubling it worse than it ever used to be. It used to be just kind of like a bit of an echo, but now it's like proper doubling it, and I can't really seem to test anything without actually using it. So I'm gonna try it now and just have a look. So here we go. There it is. That's the one. If I do that, yeah, so that gets rid of that entirely, so we don't want that. Can I make it so... because that's playing... Hold on, chat. That's why I couldn't find it, because I was in the wrong tab. Let me see if I can fix it while I'm live. Wait, what? That's not what I clicked on? What are you doing? So that plays that, but the problem is that it plays... Does it do that? Does it do it when I do this as well? Hold on. Does it double for this one as well? Ah, that's set to monitor only. Yeah, that'll be why. Yeah. Okay, so that should be a relatively easy fix then. This is why I need to do stuff like that. I'm not hearing it for that one. Yeah, which is good confirmation, because if I go in here and then I change the audio for that one, where is it? Where is the audio for that one? Oh, does it maybe it has to be playing. Okay, hold on. Alright, now it's there. There it is, okay. And then I just put that as monitor only. Okay. That should have fixed it. But let's do a test. So everybody, ears on. Click those ears on. Make sure that we're not hearing any doubles or echoes when I do this. Fixed? I feel like fixed. But please let me know. Immediate difference? Yeah, that's very different. So that was just the one audio, and it sounded like it should sound, I imagine. It's been like that for ages, but because I've had so many different audio issues and so many other things that have just been so much more important to figure out. And yeah, because a lot of the other issues that I had were different issues, just so much, I was like, it's just not worth like spending like half an hour trying to figure out what that is. But now that everything else is like working properly and I can pinpoint what it is and how it works and everything, I can solve it relatively easily. So that should be fixed now, which is good. I like it when things work better. This whole time we've been doing sexy hydration and nobody said anything. I guess they just thought it was supposed to be like that. I was never sure if it was doubling because some parts sound like they are, others don't sound like they are. Yeah, I think like the timing of it changed sometimes, because when I heard it one time ages ago, it was basically just like a bit of reverb, and I'm like, that's fine. But when I heard it last night, or sorry, today, I was like, no, that's like
Hello there.
hey Joey, that's like half a second later. Like that's way too much of a delay. That's like a doubling, not just a reverb. So I'm like, I have to fix it now. Hey Heckler, welcome in, how you doing? It's me, Jiv. What are we spending half an hour doing? Well, luckily it was only like 2 minutes. I was fixing the sexy hydration. Now it's working properly. This whole time it hasn't been. Kind of works like reverb, so it wasn't that bad and somewhat sounded intentional. Yeah, that's why I kind of just didn't bother with it, because I'm like, well, it's like, I think it sounds better without it, but it almost sounds like it's fine that way. But because it was like, because I heard the two different instances of it that was inconsistent with itself, I'm like, nah. Because sometimes we might get like massive delays, sometimes it might just be a reverb, and that's not it. If it was just a reverb, I would have probably just left it. I couldn't be bothered. What do you mean? I told you sexy hydration sounded wrong and you got mad? Yeah, like one time when I was already dealing with like 20 other issues, and it was like, it was only like a day, or it was only like a few days ago, and that was the only reason. Well, that was one of the reasons I was like more paying attention when I was scrubbing through the footage, because somebody had mentioned it. But I'd had so many other problems that I was just like, the only instance I've heard of it not doing perfectly beforehand was just like that slight reverb. So I was just like, whatever. I'm not dealing with that right now. But now that I've heard it the other time where it was like properly out of sync, and I know how to fix it, or had a chance to fix it, then I was able to resolve it. Things have been said, but either you were sure it wasn't too frustrated with it all, or we had convinced ourselves it wasn't really there because it was so close to reverb. Well, the only time I remember anyone saying anything about it was Heckler saying it like, I don't know, like a week ago or something, when we already had 100 other issues, and I was just like, I was not gonna spend another 20 minutes trying to diagnose what it was when I wasn't sure what it could be. But this time I was able to just look through it and go, oh yeah, that's playing when it shouldn't be, basically. So now it is all sorted. I'm sure another issue will pop up, because that always happens. We'll like perfectly fix everything and then change nothing, and then next time it'll just be like, well, actually, screw you. Well, yeah, so I left it be, but that's nice now that it's fixed. Yeah. Yeah. It's good to know. It's good to know when stuff's not perfect. It was just the timing of the last one, because it was like everything had just gone wrong for like an entire week, and then there was something like kind of unrelated apparently also wrong, and I was like, I'm not I'm not dealing with that. It is what it is. But no, I do appreciate when people bring it up, just as long as it's like... As the best way to do it, I know you're not in the Discord, Heckler, but the best way to do it is like to mention it in the Discord with like a clip of evidence of what you mean, and then I can be like, yeah, that shouldn't be like that. I'll fix it between streams and then come back next time and it'll hopefully be resolved. Because the problem is that if it's like, as much as I like to fix stuff on stream, if it's mentioned in the middle of stream, then I'm just going to be stressing the entire stream that it sounds really, really bad, when in actuality it's probably like the most minute thing that can be fixed between and no one will really care. So the best is when I like find out about it in between and then can just fix it before we have too much problem with it. But you know what we're not having too much problem with? That's right. RimWorld. That's not entirely true. We're having some problems. Problems in the form of we've killed everyone. Or we're killing everyone. We're aggressive against everyone. So we may not actually be able to do what we want. So we'll see. RimWorld is literally problem simulator. It is. So the problems that we've got at the moment is we need... It's hard to see it through this because I'm putting a wooden floor there, even though I'm certain that that's not necessary. And it won't. Anyway, I finally had like a look at some of the RimWorld ships, what they actually look like when people build them, and it's like what Sheepy was saying the other week, because I think he also looked up some images of them. I kind of understand how they're working. This should actually hopefully still work, but yeah, I kind of understand the logic behind them now. But essentially what we need is we need a persona core. And there's... So I looked that up as well. And I'm unsure if there's two ways to get it, or if there's one way to get it that's a little bit unclear when you look it up. And that it sounds like there might be two ways, and it's actually just one. Because from what I can tell, you can either do like ally quests and do like a bunch of ally stuff, which is obviously near impossible for us because we're enemies with everyone, or item quests or something, item stash quests, which I don't think are necessarily tied to allies. I think we can get it as just a quest that happens, and there's a chance that one of them could be in there. I think it would be difficult to get, like, RNG-wise, but I think that is still possible. But I'm not 100% sure. I don't think we can get them from passing by traders. I don't think we can get them from the orbital ones, annoyingly. So I think we're just going to have to look into seeing if we could do some of the item stash ones, which I usually avoid. I don't think the ancient complex ones work. I think they're different again. Or maybe they're not. Because if they're not, then that'll be the way to do it. Because there's always billions of those, and they're always just kind of useless. But if they've got the opportunity of Persona Core, which I don't know if they do, but we could try that. So yeah, that is one thing. And then the other thing is... Because we can't really trade with anyone, it's very difficult to get things like the... What is it called? The reinforced barrels for these mortars. So I found out last stream that once you use these 20 times, they need to be replaced. And we can't make those. But we were talking with... I was talking with someone in the stream last night, and they were talking about a mod called, I think it's called Craft Anything or something like that, but it gives you the ability to be able to craft any of the items. And I've installed that. I'm not gonna do much with it just yet, but in theory you should be able to, here we go, make anything craftable. I should be able to select a recipe in here, for instance, the barrel. Why is it caps locked? And it's not showing up. Why is it not showing up? Make. I mean, none of these showed up when I searched for... Okay, well, I don't actually see half the things that I'm supposed to be able to make here. Unless I have to... Maybe it's in here? There it is. It's a product, I guess. So if we were to do reinforced barrel, and then we can add some ingredients and stuff like that, we could start making them. Because I'm thinking of making them worth like advanced components and stuff like that. So they're still difficult to get, but we can still get them. There's another way to get it. Potentially there could be a quest where there's a broken ship for you to repair, and you are supposed to travel to it and protect the ship as you repair it. You can go on that quest, break the Persona Core, and take it back instead. Right, so is that the one... Hold on. Is that the one that is on the other side of the world? I don't know if I've... Is it... It's just like a quest that's there, isn't it? Ship to the stars. Like this one? Here. So, are you saying that we could go there, cannibalize that ship, bring it back? God, it'd be so far away. Because look, this is where we are. Well, could we drop pod there? Huh. Could we set up drop pods? Drop pod over to this landed ship. Yeet everyone there. Steal the core. Come home. Install it in our ship. Bish bash bosh. Stars for us. That could be a play. I'm thinking I like that idea, because otherwise searching through item caches and stuff where it may or may not be feels like a massive ball ache. I don't know what like the range is on drop pods, but it looks like that might be what we're looking into. Are drop pods bi-directional? I'm actually not sure. I have no idea how they work. You might have to build multiple drop pods to get there. You think they're pretty sure they're a one-time use. So, distance-wise, would I have to like potentially land on the island and then land across here? I don't know. I have no idea how they work, how far they are. So would I have to have like, because I'd have to have a drop pod for every person, and then I'd have to have multiple pods to get across. So if you have like, let's just for example say we had 10 people that I wanted to get across to there, and let's just hypothesize halfway is here. It's probably different, but it would be 1, 2, so that'd be 20, and then 3, 4, so 40 drop pods? Is that how that works? No idea. We'll have to look into it, but drop pods might be the way to go. Hey Gurge, how you doing? Just discussing how we get this Persona Core. We've got another idea of how to do it. The launcher is multi-use, the pod itself is one-time use, and they have a set distance. The drop pod is weight-based. Drop pods too. Oh yeah, you can drop pod the other drop pods with you, so then you can... Oh my god, drop podception. Okay, well I'm gonna have to look into how we get drop pods. Sort of what that entails. Let's have a look. Are they in here? No. How do you... Where are they built? Machining table maybe? No. Doesn't look like it's there either. Oh, they're a building. Oh, what, the actual pods, not just the launcher? So... Not shit. Not security. Production? I do actually remember seeing one of them at some point. I don't know what they're in. They're not furniture. Power? Security? Misk? Yeah, of course they are. That's the next one I was going to click as well. Also, we need a bunch of crypto sleep caskets for the spaceship. So transport pod, a launchable suborbital cargo pod capable of carrying people, items, and yada yada. Yeah, okay, that just tells me what it is, which is fine. So, so that's 60 steel, 1 component. That's actually not bad at all. We can make a stack of those fairly easily. We are a little lower on steel now, but we can go to a steel mining thing. That's not a problem. The launcher. Oh, that's not that bad either. A fueling pod for launching 1 transport pod. Pod launchers can launch as a group, but the launchers must be placed adjacent to each other. So if I was to send a group of like 7 or 8 people, they'd all have to be in a line. And I would have to launch the pods with more pods in them, and they'd have to have new launchers. Did you get the Persona Core quest? No, so what we're planning on doing is drop podding to the other ship that you can use to just leave in, stealing its core, bringing it back here, and leaving from this ship. That's what the plan's gonna be. That's what we're thinking. Yes. Okay, so I'm thinking a team of at max like 7, because otherwise this is just gonna balloon in costs way too much. So I'd need, it depends on the distance that they go. I'm gonna have to build one to like test it and see how far it can go. Where can I launch them from? I'm thinking maybe in here or something. Actually, how many can we just like, we could stack like a bunch of them in there. Yeah, let's just stack 7 in there. And, oh. Must be placed next to a pod launcher's fueling port. So, wait, next to? Can it be above, or does it have to be, like, do they have to be vertical? Can I put them above, or do they have to be, like, vertical and then across next to them that way? Bring it back to your base is gonna be tough. Yeah, it is. So I have to figure out what the jump range is, and then I can calculate how many jumps it takes and how much steel and components we're gonna need. But we have a plan now. We have a goal, and I think we can work this. We just have to figure out exactly what we're looking at with distance-wise. So I'm gonna get these built. I should be able to like install them into other areas if that's not the right spot. But we're gonna need a bunch more steel, because we're gonna need steel for components, and we're gonna need steel for steel. Why has Rando got infection? He's our best doctor as well. Who else is good? Adam's okay. Was it Sheepy that was okay, or was Sheepy the one that actually wasn't as good as we thought he was? He's got a medical of 7. Oh no, Vi was good, wasn't she? Yeah, 13 medical. Okay, you get in there and tend the tender, please. I don't really want him to die. Oh look, as well, our vitals monitors. I installed them last stream. I was just like, let's maybe move this over here or something. I was just looking at stuff as I was trying to find things for the mortar, I think. And then I just was like, oh, vitals monitors. That could help our people not die. So I installed those, which is fun. They should help our people not die as much. How's Gorge doing? Gorge is doing okay. They've got an old gunshot from a minigun. What do you mean old? Didn't that happen last night? What? Minor blood loss. I think you got shot by a minigun a little bit. But otherwise you're good. Okay, let's just... Oh, we've got real medicine for this as well. So he should be absolutely fine. Let's have a look to see if there's any steel. There's a steel mining worksite. Bam, let's go. Alright, anyone that doesn't have a gun stays home. We'll take that ass with us. We might... I want to see if I can, like, tame some once we get there. Yeah, I think that should be fine, just like that. We just leave anyone that has a gun, no gun at home, because there are guns at home. They're probably just in bed or something. And actually something that I keep forgetting to do, and I'm going to remember to do this time. Where are the bedrolls? Are they in travel supplies? Here we go, bedrolls. Oh no, they actually are taking the bedrolls by default. Then why do they never use them? Do I still have to build them at the location? I've never actually used them, so I don't really know how they work. Alright, let's let them do their thing. And then we'll go and get some more steel. Hopefully we can get some more animals at the site so we can bring back more steel with us. But I'm happy with this. I'm confident now. Well, confident maybe is a stretch, but we have a plan going forward, which I'm good with. So we've got the ship is going to be built. We've got this bench here. During last stream, we built this bench to make advanced components exclusively, while this one is making marine armor and normal components so that we can have a good defense for when the time comes. And that we have to actually put that ship together and boot it up. So I think this could go okay. But yeah, I'm wondering if... Well, I want to try out these rocket swarm launchers. Because I don't know if they actually require shells or anything. Because if they don't require shells, I might just build a stack of those. If they do, or if they require something else that I don't have that's just difficult, then I might add in with the mortars. I might make them craftable with advanced components. With like 2 or 3 advanced components. So they're still like a fair investment, but we can actually rebuild them rather than having to wait for orbital traders all the time. And then most of the time they don't even have it. So yeah, we'll see how we go. We've got this one here that's got 19 shots left in it. And then that's about it. We are waiting for them to go. They should be going at the moment. And yet they are not. Why? 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 Who's starving? Andy's starving again. I think he just hasn't eaten because he's been cooking or something. There we go, he's eating now. So why are we not going? Okay, well people have gone to sleep now because it took so long. So everybody get up, go over here. Actually go over here. And then now undraft and go in this caravan, please. They're all going back to bed, aren't they? Of course they are. Love that. Alright, well, cancel the caravan then. You can also stay home. And you can stay home. That should be enough. Okay, let's try it again. So they're packing the caravan now, are they? I don't know what they're doing. I'll give them like a day, and if it's not working, I'll probably force them. They tied up the animals, put sacks on them, grabbed food, then dispersed. Yeah, pretty much. Vi has done an insulting spree. So now we're gonna have to wait for that to finish. We were gonna have to... Wait, you're not on an insulting spree. What are you talking about? Forming caravan resting. Yeah, because it's like nighttime. We're gonna have to wait anyway. But I often have to like either tell them to go 2 or 3 times. Animal disease food. No, that ass has the flu. No, somebody save that ass. Sheepy, go save that ass. Which one's that ass? Oh, Jason's got it. Jason's gonna save that ass, hopefully. Yeah, sometimes I have to do it like 2 or 3 times, and other times it just flat out refuses. Oh great, Jason's hiding in his room now, so now he's not going to save that ass. Thanks for that, Jason. Twat. Now we all have to wait for you before we can leave as well. Wait, was that the right thing? No, what, did I just press unloading? Tend! I didn't mean to unload it, I meant to tend it. Okay, hopefully it should be alright. So we'll see how it goes. We'll let him go through the night. And then, if it gets to like halfway through the next day, I'll try one more time to send them properly. And then if that doesn't work, I'll just dev console it. Because as soon as the caravans get a little too big, they just stop wanting to do anything. The thing is, everyone's like staying awake for this caravan. Except for like a couple people. So now they're all gonna be like out of sync with their sleep schedules. Because they're like, oh, let's stay up for the caravan, but nobody else is. Alright, do we have... We still haven't got any of these alpacas. Yeah, I think the best way to get new animals is just gonna be when we actually go on raids. Because I said this before, but I'll say it again. When you go on raids, everybody actually does what they're told. Most of the time. Because they've got nothing else to distract them, so they'll actually do what you tell them to. But while they're at home, they're just like hopeless. Why is Rando malnourished? Why does this always happen? Someone has to be able to feed them. We always have like... It's only trivial at the moment, but we always have like this room full of food, this freezer stocked full of food, and a colony filled with people, and nobody feeds anyone. Alright, so we're just waiting for Jason to wake up. If Jason wakes up and they don't go, then... I'm gonna be very upset. Meal stack sitting Rando's having a tantrum. Okay, great. Meal stack sitting on the corridor. Yeah, it was there for a little bit, but somebody's moved it now. Wait, where is Rando? Okay, if you just want to, like, slap shelves and doors and stuff and walls, that's fine. It's when they just decide to destroy our geothermal generators or our friggin' nuclear reactors for our spaceship that we have to put them in prison. Okay, I think they're done. Great. And now everyone's asleep. Because now it's actually nighttime? Also, my bloody solar generator's broken down again. The thing that really annoys me about, like, when they're going for caravan but not going for caravan as well, is that they don't seem to actually do their normal jobs while they're waiting for caravan, but they also don't go on the caravan. So they just kind of meander about doing absolutely nothing and wasting your time and wasting your resources, and it's super annoying. Sometimes... Ramrod's hiding in his room. Great, love that. Sometimes I'll do, like, small tasks here and there, but they definitely don't do as much as they normally would. Also, you know what? I had this thing set up to make chem fuel from organics, and I was like, oh, I don't want to use wood. However, I have been talking about the fact that we've got a crap ton of wood. So, actually, I'm gonna make him... make the chem fuel out of wood. Because we got 5,800 wood. And yes, we need it to rearm the traps. But... we're kind of on top of a lot of stuff right now, so we should be able to keep on top of the wood collection. Oh, a seam of plasteel. Where's that? Unfortunately, it won't last. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Oh, it's just another one of those. All right. Well, we already got one of those. We have... how much plasteel have we got left? 397. So we're not in any desperate need for plasteel. See, like, this solar generator still hasn't been fixed. Nobody's actually going on this caravan. Okay, thanks, Adam, for instantly proving me wrong. I mean, you failed at the attempt to fix it, but you did come out to fix it. As I'm saying that you guys don't do anything while you're waiting. We're just waiting for Ramrod now, though. But they definitely do less than normal when they're waiting for a caravan. Alright, Ramrod's awake. And it looks like they're taking that ass and leaving. Our Lynx is now hunting Miacel. Great. Well, you know what's handy about that? Come at me, bruv. You've walked straight into our gunline hunting party, so have fun with that, sir. No one's shooting at it, but... there we go. Bish bash bosh. Draft, undraft. Back to their business. Thank you very much. Alright. So they should leave now. Everything should be good. We've got a few people still at home. This should all work out fine. Really like someone to build these pod launchers. I want to see how they work. And I want to see if there's a way that I can check, like, the launch distance without launching them. There must be, like, I must be able to build them and then on the map see, like, a radius or something. Alright, caravan has left. Wonderful. We've got Crips, Lemephi, Andy, Rando, Joey, and Heckler at home. So we actually kept more people at home than we usually do. We should be all good. They should... Oh, they're having a party. They're like, yay! All the rest of the caravan's gone. We hate those guys. Now we've just got us, the cool kids. Staying at home to have a party. Ah, yeah. Oh, there's a bunch of plasteel there from that. That's almost finished. I can confirm I do hate those guys. Yeah. Ramrod, Sheepy, Beer Killer, Monkey, Adam, Kent Villa, Punk Chef, Vi, Duke, Jason, Polar Bear, Aries, Jazago, Miacel, and Georgie. They're the worst. You guys are the worst. Heckler, however, much worse than that. So, you know, there is that. I also hate these guys. Well, they hate you too. Look, I'm still just happy that we got rid of your last two iterations, and that this iteration of Heckler is actually not just completely worthless. And I'm pretty sure this was the one that joined us during the nuclear fallout, so that's fun. My first iteration of Heckler was the best. Wasn't the second iteration of Heckler the old man that kept, like, dying all the time? Or, like, not dying, but, like, falling over all the time and stuff, and getting high all the time? That was the worst iteration of Heckler, that's for sure. Hey, I'm new to the colony, what did I do? When it comes to Heckler, you existed. That's just what he's like. I loved being a decrepit old non-crafter. Was that your first one? I honestly don't remember. I remember the third one, because that's the current one. And I remember the old man one that was completely worthless and we all celebrated when he died. But I don't remember the other one, because there was another one. And I don't remember if it was 1 or 2 that was the old man. And which the other one was. Can Lemephi build this stuff? Yes. So Lemephi, go and do this. I want these pod launchers built stat. I probably shouldn't be building them down there. I probably should be building them like up here somewhere. I just don't really have anywhere to place them. If this wasn't roofed, I could put, like, that would be the perfect spot for it there, but because of the roof there, I can't really do that. I don't know, I might have to reinforce this area a little bit more. It's still got 2 walls and a double, so it's better than nothing. Hopefully they'll be fine. I thought we celebrated all of them dying. I certainly did. Waits eagerly for the next party. It was one of them specifically that was the worst. Alright, this is finished. We got our plasteel. We can dismantle that drill. Do we have any other areas we can put a drill? No, they're kind of all outside. Plasteel there, normal steel. So, I mean, it's kind of funny that I'm like more willing to go on a caravan out into the wilderness to get somebody else's steel rather than like build a small like little compound around one of these areas to drill in my own base. It just seems like so much extra work compared to just sending them on a caravan. But also the plus side of sending them on a caravan, I can also like get food from the inhabitants of that said mining area while I'm there. So it's kind of two birds, one stone. You know you can relocate those drills, you don't have to dismantle them. Yeah, but as I was kind of just saying, I would have to... Wait, are you still drilling? What are you doing? You're drilling. How are you still drilling? It's empty now. As I was just saying, I'd have to like create some sort of apparatus around this for it to work. I'd have to build like a battery and a windmill, or like I mean, I guess I could bring one of the full batteries down there. I don't know. It just feels like a ball ache when I can just go out and kill people. The only reason I did that one is because I needed plasteel and it was within the compound. So I was like, you know what? This is absolutely fine. Okay. The caravan is here. Where is the caravan? Here. Okay, great. So they're down there. We've got... This is probably where the goods are. That's where the people are. This is like actually like within a hill. Yeah, oh, okay. They all just piled out of that. Bloody clown car style. And now they're going back into their actual compound. So, let's maybe go up here. Yeah, they're prepared for us. But, I mean, most of them have spears and clubs, so it's not like they're actually prepared for us. We'll probably fire a shot as we go past, and then all hell will break loose. Yep. Hey, Jazago and Ares, maybe don't be where you are. Okay. That went pretty well. Jazago did take a assault rifle gunshot to the back of the head, but that's to be expected considering how many bullets were flying. And now we just need to claim the base. I'm just saying you don't have to dismantle the drill. Yeah, I think for me it's just gonna be easier. Because I'll get most of the resources back as well. I can work out the rest later. Alright, butcher spot. Alright, that, copy, paste, paste. And we want the campfires. And we want to chop some wood. And then let everyone loose. Except, why can't I use anyone if they're not... I mean, I only want without medicine, but... Alright, Jazago. Can you stop? There we go. Alright, and what I should do as well, just to make things just a little bit easier, if I set up a... Where is it? I thought it was a zone, but it's not.
I'm here for Jorunder's gold, and you're my only loose end. I've been hoping to get someone in his cell and loosen his lips, and then you showed up.
Yep, here I am. What? That's me. Welcome. Hello, Adam. How are you doing? Welcome in. Alright, we need people to go into these compounds. Need to check out what's in here. Oh! Timber shrooms. Oh, that's interesting. They get you wood. Interesting. Okay, oh, wait, what? Oh no, for a second I thought we had the only animals on the whole map. But no, there's a bunch of stallions and a mare. So, we'll get those. Oh. Jazago found an ancient bed and has decided to sleep on it. It's an interesting play, I wasn't expecting it. Alright, cook simple meal. Allow all. Copy. Can someone please finish the campfire? Gurge. Thank you. From a Gurge. Copy that. Alright, we're waiting on you to get some stuff. Alright, there we go. So now people can cook. Still nobody has gone into these buildings. I don't know who I told to do it, but they didn't do it. Because there's some sleeping quarters. Oh, is that all though? Okay, it's not really as big as most of the ones. There was 9 people in this colony, but they only have 5 sleeping spots. Did they just sleep on top of each other? What is this? We just need to get people to chop up everyone, and then we can just go. Oh, winter has begun. It's -17, and people are sleeping outside. Yikes. A mayor? I mean, Jizago will sleep on many things? Yeah, apparently. Including this ancient bed. Yes, the horse is the mayor of this town. Most of the streamers pronounce my name as Georgie. Yeah, I mean, that would make sense, but I'm going with Gurgi or something. Well, I think it's a different pronunciation every time I say it, so there it is. Deconstruct the sandbags. I have stopped doing that just because we've actually finished all the floors finally. So I don't actually need to do it anymore. I don't think I have like a specific need for cloth anymore. Did anyone end up hitching our ass? No, they're just over there. Okay. Joey, I know you're good at hitching ass, so we probably shouldn't have left you at home. Yep. Jason, can you hitch ass? No. Who can hitch ass? Pretty much everyone other than the one person I looked at. Beer Killer can do it. Go and rope that ass. You're also one of the people that can cook, but that's fine. Get that ass first. Serve up the mushroom wood trees in beef Wellingtons. Mmm, delicious. This gives me vibes of there's going to be mega spiders in those hills. I don't really want to go in there. I don't know that there is. Like, there probably isn't. But I don't want to risk it. And to be fair, we would actually be prepared for them. We should have enough, like, guns to bear to be able to deal with that. But I just don't want to do it, you know? Just in case. Sheepy's hiding in their room. Okay, well, we don't have a room, so good luck. Well, I suppose we have these. Well, you don't have your own room anyway. Oh, Miacel's on an ambrosia binge. Okay. Righto. I guess it's the only ambrosia you've ever seen. And even though it's not allowed, you're going for it. Okay, I think we might have chopped everyone up by now. I think we're right to go. Alright, let's grab everyone. Come back home. Yes, we've got everyone, otherwise there'd be a dead person there. Alright, let's grab all this. Human meat, berries, fun stuff like that. And steel. Only 600. That is a little upsetting. Nobody actually... Hold on. Nobody tamed any of the animals. Can I force them to? Cannot tame man, not enough food. Not enough food. What kind of food do I need? Do I need like hay or something? Can I not use pemmican or any of this other stuff? Okay. Is it in a storage zone? If it's not, it won't count as something you have to tame with. Ah, okay. There's no storage zone, so if I just go like this. Bam. Allow all. Maybe that'll do it. Still not enough food. It's still saying not enough food. They're bringing the pemmican in. Can you use the pemmican? No, not enough food. Oh, Joey's tamed an alpaca back at home. That's great. That's helpful. What do I need? Is there something specific that I need to tame a stallion with? Vegetables, seeds, live plants, meals. I've got meals, processed foods, liquor, and kibble. Liquor. Why can I not use the meals then? Because there's meals here. There's a bunch of meals. 20 of them. Maybe get the berries in? Where are the berries? There they are. Hold the berries, please. Are there more berries? Oh, there are berry bushes, actually. Oh, those berries are in, though. Can I... Are they actually not grown, though? Harvest. Let's just do... Harvest all the berry bushes. See if people will do that. Hey, Mr. EFT, how you doing? We've got ads right now, just as I said that. Ares is having a tantrum. Very cool. Oh, I think Vi is taming now. Oh, good. Vi and Beer Killer are taming now. Okay, they've got the berries. It's working. Good. We might not have had enough. And we've got Stallion 1. Very nice. Beer Killer failed. I'll try again. Vi is quite good at it. Beer Killer not so much. There we go. Vi will just come and get a few of them. There we go. We got Stallion 2. Okay, this should work how I wanted it to. We get these all tamed. We should have enough berries from the berry bushes. Make sure we're harvesting all of them. Because I want to try and take back all of the steel that we've got. Alright, ads are 20 seconds away, and then I will catch up on chat. Oh no, caravan detected! You think I'm gonna be here in 3 days? Doubt. Sheepy is still hiding in their room. Gee, you sook. And Miasol, are they still binging on Ambrosia? Yeah. Gee, it's been a while. Wait, who the hell's got hypothermia? Did they not bring clothes again? Why does this keep happening? How dare you, Lemeffy? I saw that. I looked in my window just as that was happening. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. Oh, God. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to build not a butcher table, a tailor bench. Ramrod, go and build it now, please. Wake yourself up, go do it. Wait, who was it? It's 3 people. Why did nobody bring any clothes? Mircel. Okay, hold on. What we're gonna do is we're gonna build a fire in here. And we're gonna deconstruct this stuff. And I'm gonna expand this out. And I'm gonna put this here. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. And we're gonna set up ourselves a little temporary digs. So that people can hopefully... Yeah, literally like everyone has it. I mean, it is minus 22. So I guess even with the clothes... Maybe it's not the clothes. Maybe it's just the insane weather right now. How bad is it? Oh, hypothermia is serious. Well, why are you still outside then? Okay, now stay inside. Where are you going? Seeking safe temperature? Okay, good. They're going in there now.
No! You can't be here! You're all dead! I already killed you over and over!
No, I'm not dead. It feels like we're about to be, but we're not dead yet. Alright, let's actually get rid of this. Let's make this all one room. Minus 21, only some high quality clothes could endure, I think, and that's just a delay. Yeah, I didn't realize it was that cold, because we're not even in a cold snap. This is just a winter. Usually the winter's not quite this bad. It's usually bad, but not quite this bad. Okay, let's get rid of that as well. And build another fire over here. Okay, 7 degrees is better. Duke's having a food binge. At this rate, we may as well build them all beds as well. Actually, where are our bedrolls? How do the bedrolls work? Because I supposedly have bedrolls on me. But I don't know... Do I have like an inventory that I can place down or something? Minus 21 ain't bad. That's normal winter, you silly Australian. How dare I? Wait, how did our first play get like 30 pawn start? No, this is my first playthrough. It's not my first session though. This playthrough has been going for like 41 streams. But it's still my first like full proper playthrough though. Check your animal gear thing. How do I do that? Is that in animals? I don't know. How do I check that? I don't know how that works. Let's do that sexy hydration while we figure that out. You're welcome. The ones you brought, click on them and there's a gear tab. Ooh la la, you're welcome. Right, so this one and gear. That's got the herbal medicine, that's got berries. What? I definitely brought, like, actual bedrolls. Well, I guess let's build some beds then. Still, without mods, the game actively resists beyond like 6 pawns, I think. Oh yeah, for me it was the 10 pawn limit. It was a curse for the longest time, for like the first probably like maybe even 20 streams or so. It was just every time, like I kept complaining about it. Every time we got up to like 11, Cassandra would just be like, no, everyone dies now. You get the plague, you get manhunter packs, like just trying to cull the hell out of me. And yeah, we had to brute force through it basically. Now I do have like a decent amount of mods on, but they're not like, none of them are anything to do with population or anything like that. They're like run and gun and what are the other mods I've got on? I can't even remember. Simple sidearms, a few like mainly like quality of life things. Interacted too recently, not enough food. Okay, I think we might just go. Actually, is there any other things I can harvest? What if we go, can we go zone or orders harvest? Harvest everything on the map? Oh, that's just gonna be heal route. That's probably not actually that helpful. Maybe our colonists have it? Oh, you could be right actually. Maybe they have it in their inventory and they haven't placed it? It's not looking like it. Oh, stash of fortune. Maybe that has my No, none of them have it. I'm sure I checked that, like I specifically checked before we left that I had the bedrolls and they were being taken. But I can't seem to find them now, so I don't know if I just somehow scuffed that. But we'll leave soon. We've gotten... Oh, have we gotten all of the animals now? Or is there one more? There's the mare still, which is over there. Once I get that mare, I think we'll go. I remember when this playthrough started 41 years ago. It's been 84 years. There was a simpler time back then. It makes...
So good at games.
That's right, the best. Makes so much more sense now. Gearing up for new DLC, I guess. Yeah, this is my first, like I said, this is my first proper playthrough, so I'm just doing just a run, and then after this, I'm probably gonna do. I haven't fully decided, but the DLC, like the new DLC, was announced while I was still doing this, like a little while ago. So eventually we will get to that. I don't know how soon we'll get to it, but we will. And the next run will have like the newer updates, but I don't know if it will have the DLC specifically, like the new DLC. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not fully sure what I'm doing with it yet. Donkeys have some things. Yeah, so they have the medicine and the berries, but they don't seem to have the what's-a-majiggers. The bedrolls. I must have just misread it and must have not packed them or something. Because, yeah, I can't find them. Also, 1.6 days until enemies arrive. Part of me is just like, we should wait and kill them when they get here. But I should probably leave. Can someone go and tame that? Not enough food. Yeah, I think we've gotten all we can get. I think we need to leave. I think we might have even actually eaten through most of our food, so I think we have to leave now. Yeah, they're not in travel supplies, so I must have done something. I'm sure I saw them, but then I obviously haven't packed them. Let's take as much wood as we can. Leave the knife behind, I don't want it. Alright, that'll do. A psychic soothe pulsar. I don't want that. Will it tell me? Does it tell me everything that's in the stashes? Because I don't know if it's worth looking at any of those ones to try and find a persona core if there's just never got to have them. I was kind of expecting Ares to have all of them. That is such an Ares thing to do. Yeah, so they're all here. Like, I can see that they're here. But when I did... So when I did this, when I went form caravan... And I went here, I went travel supplies... Travel supplies? Yeah. These were all checked across. Like, if we go like this... See, they were like that. Bringing 2, 1, 1, 1. Am I misreading that? Does that not mean that they're bringing them? Is there something else that I have to do there? Because I looked at it and I was like, oh, well, they're already bringing it, so I don't have to worry about it. And then they didn't bring them. So I don't know what I did wrong there. Oh, solar flare, bugger off. Get out of here. Did we finish building these yet? No, we put all... Well, we put some of the steel and everything in, but we didn't build it. Maybe I will start... Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, are they... Have they just been digging up granite? Is that what happens if they keep digging and there's nothing there? Well, why didn't it disassemble when I asked it to? Alright, let's maybe look at actually getting some of this steel, because we will need steel. So there's that one there. Lemephi. Stop it. You just keep happening to do it every time I'm looking over at my monitor and just like to read chat, and then I see the blurb thing come up on the screen. You need to stop! Oh, let's put it there. Couldn't say bed's unreachable. I mean, I don't see how they could be. I must be doing something wrong, because, yeah, it's not working. Alright, let's get a little compound here. Oh, I need to destroy that. Alright, Andy and Rando, come down here and destroy this, please. So that we can build a little compound. Bat? But you never read chat. That's right, I don't read chat. What's chat? How does one chat? It's minus 20 degrees. Damn this temperate forest. It's way too temperate for me.
He thanked us for contacting him, but said they didn't need any more lumber at the moment.
Well, that's a lie. You always need more lumber. How else you gotta build stuff? What an idiot. So, I'm thinking maybe if I build... Do I build like a spare detachable battery that I can like just bring around places? If I put this... Where can I put this? I mean, I could probably just put it here, I guess. And just run a conduit. Wait, actually no, it has its own... Oh, I don't need to run a conduit. So I can put that there, fill that battery, bring it down here in my little shed, and dig that out, and then just move the shed around as well, and move the drill around, move the battery around. That shouldn't be too difficult to do. Oh no! The boomrat onslaught begins. Or the animal onslaught, anyway. Go and put the fire out, guys. Come on. You can do it. We really need some people to get here to put this fire out. There's a lot of fire. Before it spreads, please. Okay, we're good. We're okay. He's okay! Alright, how far away is... Oh, they're still all the way up there. It's gonna be a while. Let's put on 3-speed. Joey did a pretty good job of it solo. Joey is a mad lad. Look, he's tamed 17 alpacas. That's not entirely true, but he has tamed a lot of alpacas. Look at him go. When the caravan gets back, we will kill all of these alpacas, but don't tell them that. Sheepy's caravan has run out of food. Well, that's not the most ideal thing that's happened today. They hopefully should be able to get back in time. Guess we'll see. Speaking of, is there a limit on stallions? There's only, I don't think there's really much of a limit on anything at the moment, because I'm waiting till we actually get stuff sorted, and then I'll decide on the limits. Because we've got 3 stallions and a mare coming back, I think. So we should be able to start breeding them. Okay, they're almost home. Everyone's gonna be a little bit sad because of the lack of food and the hypothermia. Well, they're mostly fine at the moment. Starvation. Oh, Monkey's the one. Oh yeah, Monkey's the one on the thing. Yeah, okay. So they're starting to starve, but they'll be alright. Oh look, we built one of the pod launchers. Okay, so space already occupied. Okay, so it has to be vertical. That's what I needed to know. So these have to go like that. Yeah, gotcha. So we have to... I think I have to do them like this. Nope, not like that. Caravan's back. Very cool. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool, that's what I want. I'm gonna have to deconstruct that one. Oh, okay. Misc, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I have to wait for them to be built. Okay, everyone's home. So now that everyone's home, we can start culling the animals. So let's go auto slaughter. Alpaca can be on 0. And horse can be on 8. Did we ever get the mare? We actually didn't get the mare, so I'm not gonna... I thought we got the mare. We mustn't have got to it yet. Alright, well we won't kill everything yet then. Oh look, all the muff is back. We could get more muff again. The muff weren't too bad. I think, like, the stallions would be better, but the muff did their job. Going to have a sheep and a cow, and I'm going to breed horses. What? With a sheep and a cow? Is that a... That seems like that's a quote from something that I'm not familiar with. Oh, look at this. Now they're actually getting onto it. They're building all these pods. The pod launchers. They require 150 fuel. Sheepy's having a tantrum. What are you destroying? You were destroying a light for a second, which is a little annoying, but... A light and a wall we can deal with. Alright, transport pod. Not another psychic ship. Come on! They don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming. We're gonna have to deal with that. Well, when it's morning time, we'll get someone on the mortar. Because we did learn that if we just hit the actual ship, if we destroy the ship, then they will come through the maze. And then we can deal with them pretty easily. Mare was the one holdout that you didn't have berries for at the end. Yeah, I thought that was the case. That we got all of them, but we just had to leave because we were out of food anyway. We're not going to be out of food here though, because all these animals are going to come through the maze and we're going to be absolutely stocked. Alright, Crips, you can man the steel mortar, and this can set a target for here and not hold fire. So as soon as you're ready, go for it. Now that's going to need to be built, but I am going to get everyone to lock down for now, just so we don't have anyone accidentally going out and getting attacked by mechanoids. Where's Crips? There you are. Alright. Here we go. Alright, they're awake. And we got a good hit on the ship. They've got a legionary. Those things are annoying because they've got shields. Oh! How was that for a hit? Tesseron, dead. Lancer, dead. I mean, I'm happy if you just hit the actual ship, but... Oh, there we go. There's a Lancer dead. Okay, these things are fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. We need to set up reinforced barrels with the mod, with the craft anything mod. It's so good. These things are so good. Nah, it was a miss. Go on, Crips, you can do it. I believe. Good hit. Good hit. Damage the legionary and hit the ship. Ship's now down to half health. Oh, good hit on the pikeman there. I would like if you could hit the ship, though. My wish is your command, apparently. So 2 more hits on the ship and it's gone because it does 200 damage by the looks of it. And then they should go through. Oh, I mean, I'll happily take that though as well. A hit on the Scorcher, another hit on the Legionary. There we go. 1 more hit on the drone, and it is down. Oh, there goes the Legionary. Got a bit of a hit on the pikeman as well. Okay, that was a bit of a miss. This will give us a bunch extra steel as well when this is all done. There, beautiful. Okay, that was another kill. And it took out the ship, so they should start charging now. I'm actually just going to save for no particular reason. And let's see what happens. Oh, what should happen is I should get you off of the gun. Because you're not going to be able to do anything meaningful anymore. Wow, look at all that muff. Oh, not a zzzt. Oh, of course it's on the new battery. Of course it is. It's probably got to do with the way that I've set that up is like really bad for that. Alright, so these guys are sending down the Lancers and the Scorcher first. And then the pikemen are coming down afterwards by the looks. If everyone just stays inside, we should be good. Alright, here come the Lancers. Now we have lost a bunch of the maze, which isn't ideal. But there's still plenty left. Okay, 1 down. 2 down. 3 down. Now the pikemen coming through. As long as those, as long as my Roombas don't accidentally open a door somewhere, this should be fine. Oh, he's running away. I hate it when they, like, get 1 hit and then just yeet. Oh, no! Can they actually block each other? Are they too large and they block each other's way? So now they're just kind of stuck there, and now there's another one coming in. Guys? Nobody open this door. Please, for the love of God, nobody ever go near that door. This is a little bit awkward, I'm not gonna lie. Buddy, you need to go through. I can't, like, launch a mortar in there either, because, for obvious reasons. I might have to, like... I might have to try and bait them. Alright, Ares. I think you have been designated the baiter. You are going to be the master baiter. I'm going to open this door, and then I'm going to pop back in. Otherwise, they're all just going to get jammed up there for eternity. Alright, so I just want you to open this door, fire a shot, and duck back in. That's all I want you to do. Oh, hold on. They've fixed themselves. Okay, never mind. Go back home. Why would you go that way? Please don't step on a trap. Please don't step on a trap. Please don't step on a trap. Okay, he's fine. Thank God. Okay, that one's dead. Yes, that pikeman's dead. This buck is getting in the way now. That one's down. It's not dead, but... What are you guys doing? Oh, nothing. Never mind. Okay, another pikeman down. A buck down. Andy's having a food binge. Another pikeman down, so there's just one pikeman left. And he is coming back through. Yeah, this is why I needed so much wood. For this specifically. Look how many animals are coming through now as well. Oh, all the muffs are gonna come through, so I'm not gonna get to tame them. God damn it. We're gonna have so much food. Oh. I looked away for a second and the pikeman is dead. Okay, well. That means... everyone can come out of lockdown now. Cool. Now we can get people picking all that stuff up. That should be... Yeah, that should be all of it. There's stuff out here that we need to grab as well. I'm gonna get some people out there to grab that while we're clear. Yeah. Well, that was pretty successful. How many shots did that take? It took 13 shots, so we still have 6 shots left in our mortar. Nobody's broken this down yet. Oh, we've started fueling the pod launchers. What about these? Have we started doing this yet? Oh, this is supposed to be due until you have... Let's go 250. I set that up wrong. So we're gonna fuel these and make these by the looks of it. Infestation! Okay, here we go. Please be in the right room this time. Alright. I swear to God, if you're in the wrong room... Okay, it's in the correct room. This is fine. So, let's just get a bunch of people readied up here. These guys can pop out and bust themselves up. Go on. Do it, you cowards. Oh, there's a few of them this time. Because there's more people at home, there's more of them in the spawn. Alright, who's the fastest here? Is there a way to find out? Will it be under health? Here we go. Beer Killer's got 105% moving. So Beer Killer? Oh, you're the one with the sniper though. That's not really very helpful. Let's go Punk Chef. Because you've got an assault rifle. Yeah. That's fine. Stop breaking all my stuff! Most of them have landed on at least one trap or another, though. That door's about to break. One step closer to the door, and it's about to break. We could repair the door. No, let's... Hey, now. You're a twat nugget. Get your game on, get shot. Oh, why? Okay, move now. You can move now. Ares, maybe don't go there. Andy, maybe don't go there. Okay, those guys relatively dealt with. I don't like that they busted through there. That's annoying. They finally busted through this door though, so they hopefully should funnel down through here now that they're being shot at. Okay, this is going fine. They have absolutely destroyed these rooms, annoyingly. But... God, we're gonna destroy those walls. Oh, here they come. Oh, Lord, they coming. Alright, Heckler, join the gun line, please. We need everyone we can get. Alright, that one's down. That one's down. Yeah, keep coming. That one's down. Man, this setup honestly works pretty damn well. They get a bit busted up in here. They come down here, and then we gun line them here. Like, honestly, it all kind of works alright. You could just tend Punk Chef real quick, and the rest of us will go up and clean up the rest of this mess. Oh, actually, before we go, maybe just... Yeah. There's a few in here that aren't actually dead. God, that thing's still alive. Okay. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. They broke my armchair again. They constantly break my armchairs and break my, my wiring. So upsetting. Alright, we're good. So we're gonna have to repair these walls, but that's no big problem. We're gonna have to get our Roombas to clean up. I think they're busy cleaning up the death corridor though. The death maze. But we'll have to get someone to come and clean this up. And we've got all this extra... This should be able to be made into food, I think. I think that's how that works. It can be made into food. And this can be put down there eventually. Auto cleaner hit trap. God damn it. It was bound to happen eventually. Lemeffi, can you repair it? Nope. Sheepy, you should be able to repair it. Be nice if you could set up the gun line outside the door instead of around the corner from it. Yeah, if this was like... I mean, in theory... Oh no, because it's like, it's just an awkward corner, that's the problem. Because I'd have to like shift this down to here and shift that up to there. This one would be easy enough to shift, change the corridor to go through there. But because this line would still be here, it wouldn't really make a difference. This gun line's not too bad. But it can be a little bit finicky. We have to kind of get someone going to kind of bait them out. But it works. We are going to be requiring a lot of wood now. Can we chop some more stuff? It's not much. Not much. Oh, more muff coming through the maze. That's a lot of muff. There's going to be so much food in there. I think I'm just going to full speed it. Just let him get to work. Really need this all cleaned up. Someone's eventually going to have to do this as well so that I can get the drill happening. We've got 1,000 steel at the moment though, so we're not like in dire need of it. So how do the drop pods actually work? If I go... automatic refuel, set target fuel level. I don't know how to actually launch them. If I go world, because I can send caravans. Who knows? Does anyone know how to actually launch these pods? We can load the stuff. Okay, that's good to know. 150 kilos, so there's not a huge amount of stuff that can be added into them. Have you chem fueled them? No, not fully. This one's got some fuel in it. Does it have to be like halfway before you even get the option? Because I don't want to actually send anything yet. I just want to know what it looks like when I have the option to send it. So I can, like, check the distance and everything. We've built another engine here. Huzzah. I think we've built the floors in here. And we're just waiting for the Persona Core. That's literally... well, that's the only part of that we need left. But we also need ship crypto sleep caskets. And this is going to be a bit expensive. So we're going to need like 20 of these. If we're planning on taking everyone. Which it would be nice to do. Oh, they have to go that way. Okay, I see. It's going to be expensive. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's only 14. I could put another... oh, actually, I don't know that I could put a pillar down the middle. I could put them on the side here. It's not quite enough space. What if I go something like... what was that sound? Don't know what that sound was. If we deconstruct this and we just move it over one. Actually, even deconstruct that. Just move all of that over one. Little inconvenient, but it will allow me the space to be able to put these on the inside and the outside. Because I can put them there. Georgie, what are you doing? Stop drilling this. I've asked you to deconstruct it. Actually, no, I've asked you to reinstall it. Stop drilling with it, please. I don't want 1,000 granite chunks here. God, they've gone through almost half the maze now. Why does Polar Bear look different? Oh, he must have the actual marine helmet. Yeah, marine helmet. That's fun. Didn't know we had any of that yet. Okay, so that's just sitting out there by itself now. Just waiting for this to be built. I'm just kind of waiting for people to build things and clean things now. I'm not quite sure what they're doing. This is broken. Boo. What are you making? Oh, you're making... You know what, actually? I'm gonna make it so this is until I have... no. Like, 30. I don't want to waste all my chem fuel on that. Considering we're not gonna have a huge amount of that. Because of the barrels. Bunch of these are like half chem fueled. Yeah, see, I don't know, like I don't see a specific option that tells me how to launch them. I'm not quite sure what I do there. Okay, you know what? 25's enough. No more of that. No more bullets. Alright, I need someone to deconstruct this wall, please. I need to move it, just so that I can set that up. Oh, somebody's finally put some wood down here, which is good. And this battery, once the wall is in, I'll put the battery down there. Okay, they dismantled one piece of the wall. So they literally only did the one part that I told them to. And none of the rest of it. God damn it. Need to get all this repaired. I don't know who was sleeping up there, but they're not sleeping there anymore. Also, Beer Killer and Crips have been banging for a while, but Crips is 60, so I don't know, and Beer Killer's 62, so I don't think they're actually gonna be able to do the deed, unfortunately. Where are you going, Polar Bear? Oh, you're bringing in one of the mechanoids from ages ago to be chopped up, I guess. This is why I had the prioritized mod on for a while. I'm not actually convinced it really worked that well. Oh, another plasteel deposit. Man, we don't need this on plasteel anymore. We need this on just normal steel, because we've found so much plasteel that we just can't even use it. Yeah, the prioritized mod, I don't know that it seemed to work as well as I'd hoped it to, but when it's not on, they just schizophrenic through everything. They'll just build like one thing over here, and then one thing over here, then one thing over here. They'll just pop around everywhere. Where are you going? Oh, you're getting some more wood, I'm assuming, to make some more chem fuel. That's fine. Andy's chopping stuff up. Beer Killer's cooking stuff. I mean, people are doing things. It's not like they're not doing stuff. But it is taking a minute. We've got some of the walls down here made. Why has Andy got a major break risk? Insulted? Who's insulting? Or was that from ages ago? Oh, we're down to 1,700 wood. God damn. Let's just go the big shop. I just want winter to be over. This is what's killing us. Where are you going? Refining chem fuel. Okay. There we go. Scanned underground steel. Okay. Where's that? Haha! It's right under here. Well, we should... I don't think it makes a difference, does it? Like, if we were to just... Like, it can be under there, and it's not gonna, like, wreck my hardwood floors or anything, is it? So if I just reinstall it there, and then while they're still building that compound out there... What's happening? Monkey had a punch on with Lemeffi. And won. Lemeffi is now bleeding out on the floor of the rec room. Vi is coming to save. But yeah, if I get my... Where is it? Here, the drill. So if the drill's here, then hopefully we just... There we go. Georgie comes in. Gorge comes in. Drills through the floors. Gets us some more steel. Goes straight into the storeroom because they're already in the storeroom. This works out perfectly. Meanwhile, we can keep the construction happening of our little shed down there for when this is run out. This should actually work out beautifully. This still hasn't been done. I think I'm literally going to have to tell them to do every single part of it. Aurora Borealis. Very cool. Why is it saying connecting to chat? Are you guys there? It looks like my chat just disconnected. I don't know if, like, no one's been here for the last 20 minutes. Or if anyone's here right now. Oh, Bob Goods Trader. Heckler. Get on the blower. Adam hit another trap. Classic Adam. There it is again. Yep. We were wondering when that was going to happen next. Alright, what can we buy from the bulk goods trader? But seriously though, chat, respond please. Oh, there we go, okay. Chat is connected again. I don't know if it was broken before or if it was just like had a moment of reconnection, but it looks like it's working now. Get on the blower. Don't have to tell me twice. Get on and blow her. Wait, what? Alright, we need steel. And we do need wood. Just wondering what I can sell. What's the last message you saw? It was your message saying, have you chem fueled them quite a while ago. And then I saw your message saying, get on the blower. But there was like a decent amount of time where there had been no messages, and I don't know if it was just that people weren't chatting, which is, you know, fairly common, or if it had actually broken. You missed Sheepy? Oh no, what did Sheepy say? Does Luke have barrels? Does Luke have barrels? Who's Luke? Should I sell... You know what, let's sell this cloth because I don't need it anymore. And... should I sell... I'm gonna sell the alpacas. They're pregnant. 2-for-1 deals. There we go. You missed a huge conversation that was a one-time thing that can never be repeated about much faster way to acquire those final parts you need for your ship. Oh, okay. Oh, damn, that's a shame. Could really use that information. Where's all my silver gone? I used to have like a bunch of silver, but now I actually can't afford to take this deal. That's bizarre. I wonder why that is. What did I use the steel for? Let's sell some of the kid stuff. We can make it again. There we go. That puts us in positive. Done. That gets us some steel. And I think... did that give us wood as well? I don't remember. I wasn't paying enough attention. Not again, Lamephi! God damn it! I don't know what was with the extra boom that time. Was that like a thunderclap? Was that like a storm? A flash storm? Luke is the export trader whose list you're going through right now. Oh, is that who that was? I see. Okay, this thing, this thing has discharged and set on fire like twice since I built it. This setup here obviously doesn't work properly. The one battery bank hasn't had a problem, but
I sealed the door when I left to keep out ignorant meddlers. Let me unlock it.
A sealed door? That's not Skyrim. That's Lord of the Rings. Yeah, this setup obviously doesn't work because that's blown up like 2 or 3 times now. I still want this stuff demolished. Oh, we've got like 3 or 4 marine helmets, so that's fun. Now, is this drilling out steel? I'm gonna say yes. Yeah, it's just going straight onto the shelf. Nice. That's efficiency. Oh, I do have silver. Where is the silver? Yeah, no, I have a bunch of silver. It's all up here. Wait, does none of this count? Do I have to have a second comms console for this room? Does it... Wait, does it only connect to the room that it's in? That can't be right. Orbital trade beacon. Yeah, so I've got orbital trade beacons everywhere. But all of my silver's in this room. And when I was on the blower to the trader, it said that I didn't have any silver. And all my silver's up there, so... Is that not being accessed? Silver has to be in range of the orbital trade beacon. Yeah, so like I just said, it's in range of this. There's an orbital trade beacon there. There's plenty of silver in here. But when I called them on my cell phone, when I called the last trader from the comms console in here, it... Oh my god, the maze is on fire. When I called them from the comms console that's in here, it said that I had no silver. Which is confusing because I thought I just had to have orbital trade beacons. I didn't think it had to be like right next to it or anything. Okay, you're breaking stuff. Jazago hit a trap. God damn it. First Adam, then his cat. Okay, how about you go to bed after that? That's weird. Generally, all it needs to be is under an orbital trade beacon account. See, that's what I thought, because I've got 3 separate sort of storage rooms set up with orbital trade beacons in all of them. Unless this isn't... No, this is powered. Because I was wondering if maybe the mega spiders ruined it, but no, it's still powered. So I'm not sure what I've done wrong there, but it does seem to not be... Well, at least it didn't work last time. I don't know if that guy just didn't like silver, but that doesn't make sense either because I got silver from him. Alright, I'm just gonna reinstall that down there just so it doesn't explode here. You haven't done it the right way, you did it the wrong way with a W. I see what you did there because that's my name. Got him. Oh no, it's gonna... Yep, there it is. Alright, I know you guys are asleep, but don't be. The place is on fire. Okay, just undraft and deal with it yourself. There we go, you guys got it. Are there any more boomalopes? Because I'm done with the boomalopes. Okay, we're... Oh no, there's 2 boom rats that will come through at some stage, no doubt. Whoops. Last day of winter today. That's going to be good for us. A bunch of these traps are rebuilt, so if we get attacked by the mega spiders again, we'll be good. Oh, I wanted to make someone build this. I want to see how these rocket swarm launchers work. And we have enough, like, chem fuel stored up. he's getting the last bit now, I think. Alright, I want to see what these are like. Alright, things are properly getting done now. This is good. Alright, here we go. So they need power. They've got 12 rockets. So hold on, why does that not have power? Not connected to power. Do they need to be like hardwired in? Oh, actually, you know what? This doesn't have power around the side of that because that was like a new construction. So it's possible that it's very possible that I don't actually need. Oh, you piss nugget! Yeah, there we go. It does create a cable. I just haven't got the cables around the side there yet. Alright, well, they'll fix that. Still need all that done. This is still slowly getting fueled. One bit at a time. Everything's just happening very slowly. There's an eclipse. That doesn't help for my power situation. So, what are the rockets? How do I make... Can I make rockets? Because it says it's got 12 rockets. Surely I don't just make one of these that comes with 12 rockets and then that's it. That wouldn't make any sense. How do I make rockets? Okay, let's have a look at rockets. Rocket Swarm Launcher. Once fired, it must cool off for hours and be reloaded to fire again. But do I have to build the rockets? Or is it just a case of there's a several hour cooldown? Because I don't mind making like 15 rocket batteries. If that's what has to happen. Weapon rocket swarm tube. I don't know. Hungry pen animals. Oh no, my donkeys. My donkeys are hungry. Do we not have any food for my ass? We've got all... Do we not have this stuff? Let's do that. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. There we go, that should go on its own now. Bloody Eclipse is still here. We need so much wood. Chop. Chop it all! Jazago needs medical treatment. Wait, does he just have asthma? Yeah, he's got asthma. That's a classic. Alright, trap room is rebuilt. So, bugs, watch out. This shed is still not built. The drill's still drilling. My animals... Oh, only one of them... Only donkey 1 is hungry. Moderate malnutrition. Not ideal. I would like someone to build the power conduits over here. I just need stuff being built. Do we need like more people on construct or something? You know what? Let's put Jason on construct. He can learn to construct. Polar Bear just came through and botched almost every single one of those constructions and then left. God damn it. We're still waiting on chem fuel. Do we need another refinery? I don't know if we need a refinery as much as we don't have enough people. Okay, order a colonist to activate the rocket swarm launcher. Who should activate this? Do I get to choose where it fires? Surely. And is this... Surely this is like a minimum distance thing as well, isn't it? The weapon's accuracy at a distance of 40 cells or more. 40. That's not 40, is it? I don't know how this one works. It's out of power though, because I'm guessing because of the eclipse that went for ages. I want to test it, but I have to wait for the power to come back. I want to test launching it at the boomrat or something, I don't know. Squirrel, we could launch it at a squirrel. Squirrel. Alright, our power's back on. Okay, so auto activation, and I'm gonna say heckler, and then do I choose my target? Cannot hit target. Why can it not hit the target? Does there have to be line of sight? How does it work? Oh, rearm cost is chem fuel. Oh, there we go. So you rearm it just with chem fuel. Chance hit is affected by many factors. Yeah. So I guess it has to have line of sight. I don't know how else to like test this. What if I can't even, this is not something I can like reinstall either. I have to deconstruct and reconstruct it. Because if these can't shoot, like, up and over... Oh, that... I mean... Wait, hold on. Yeah, there we go. So it's line of sight. Oh, that's really annoying. Well, that's kind of useless then. I was afraid of that. I was afraid they'd be kind of useless. Because these things look like they could be really cool, but much like with a lot of the weapons in this, like the actual turrets and everything, they have to have line of sight. And if you don't have walls, like, you just get cooked, so you kind of need to have the walls in, which means you can't shoot. But if you put them on the outside of the wall, then they just get blown up. Manhunter pack. That's a lot of tortoises. That's 28 tortoises. What if I hit 28 tortoises with a mortar? Yeah, I think next time I'm going to set up the ability to be able to make reinforced barrels without having to, like, buy them from places. Because the mortars are basically my ideal just thing. They're amazing. But the fact that you have to get like a new barrel every time is the problem. Oh, we hit one of them. Lock down everyone too? Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Ramrod hit a trap. God damn it, Ramrod! Alright, well he's going straight to bed, so he'll be right. Okay, they're getting a little too close now, so if we could hit a nice cluster shot there would be great. Exactly like that. Alright, hold fire now. That's pretty much as much work as you're going to be able to do. Now, are they actually going to try and go through? Or are they just going to linger? Yeah, they're just going to linger outside, aren't they? God damn it! Drifters need charity? Ho ho ho! Well, how about the charity of a bunch of angry tortoises? I wonder what will happen. Okay, I'm gonna get everyone ready. And I think this might be the final act of the stream. I'm gonna get everyone drafted up out here. And then we're gonna sweep out and kill anyone that's outside the walls. Alright. They're going that way. The tortoises are over that way. Fire? Where's the fire? Oh, the bloody boomrat got in. Alright, Jizago, you're gonna have to put that out with the help of Ramrod. Are they gonna... They're not going to be able to do it because of lockdown. Jizago and Ramrod, unrestricted. I need you guys to deal with the fire before that becomes a real problem. You've been patched up, so you should be alright. Meanwhile, we've got some visitors to deal with over here. Oh, they're just gonna walk in. Guys, I didn't allow you. I did not say you could enter my abode. Thank you very much. You stop right there. Stop right there, criminal scum. I did not give you permission to enter my base. Thank you very much. Cut them off. No one leaves but I ask, but I say so. Yes, kill the children. Yes. Yes. There's some of them leaving out that way. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave a detachment here to deal with the turtle problem. I'm going to get Duke to go and tend this guy so that we can hopefully capture him. And then I'm going to get Andy and Rando and Crips to go and shoot some kids. That sounds reasonable? Does that sound reasonable? There, I tried. I don't know why I failed so hard before. Yeah, they're trying to break through the door. That's fine. There's double doors there. Dumbledores. Sheepy's following us. Insulting. Very cool. Alright, do not let the children escape. They've seen too much. You're getting healed. Oh, they got away! They're not actually children. They're 40, 45, and 58 years old. They just look like children. Well, that's a pain. Okay, will you join back up here then? Also, did we end up... Nope! We did not. We did not fix the fires yet, and the turtles have arrived. Okay, they've set themselves on fire, and they're spreading it. This isn't ideal. You know what? I think we're actually gonna have to push around here and try and clean that up. You guys... You know what? You guys can deal with the fire. Andy and Rando and Crips, I think it was. Yeah, there we go. Andy, Rando, Crips. There, you guys go deal with the fire. Now, have you finished with him? Nope. You have not. Just a whole bunch of turtles on fire. And he's having a food binge. Guys, now is not the time. Alright, flaming turtle just hit a trap. Oh, Jazago, I think you're gonna need to get through here. Yeah, and you're gonna have to get through here, Ramrod. Put the fires out here. These guys are getting through there. Slowly. Fire! I mean, the fact that they are just like walking into the fire makes it a lot easier to deal with them. I'm far more worried about the fire than I am about these turtles. Jazago and Ramrod, however, have just walked straight into the turtles. Oh, there's a rabbit as well. Look, it's the tortoise and the hare! The hare's gonna win! And by win, I mean be the first one to step on a trap and get themselves killed. That's how the true story of the tortoise and the hare actually goes. It's not what they'd usually tell you though, because it's, you know, some people think, oh, it's horrific for children. It's... Oh god, what are you doing? It'll give him PTSD, they say. Well, you're an idiot. Alright, get out of there, Rando. Is that all of them dead? No, not really. There's some up there still. These ones need to be deaded. Actually, I think these guys I might undraft. Because these ones are down anyway. You can stay there, deal with that. You guys can deal with these ones. You guys can deal with the fire now as well. There's a whole bunch of them just dead there. They should just bleed out though, I think. Yeah, so there's just... Oh, wait, who was down here? Oh, there you are, you're still there. Okay, great. This person, they're almost... Well, they've almost finished healing them. And then we can actually capture them. Alright, that turtle is dead. Alright, they should all just die now. So if we just undraft and let's get everyone on unrestricted so that we can deal with the fire. And everything should just sort itself out. Make sure this guy survives. No immediate danger, so we just got to heal his gunshot wound. Oh, look at that dead child. Extract his skull. And then we carry this guy off. Oh, he's unwaveringly loyal. Of course he is. Oh, don't bother. Just carry him off. We'll heal him when he gets there, but... Oh, what a pain in my ass. I killed all of these children for one unwaveringly loyal twat. What a disappointment. I mean, I know this is a bunch of free food, but come on. Just to make sure, actually, I should get Rando to go in and deal with any of the ones that are still alive. Am I still in an insulting spree? You were until like just a second ago. Oh no, you still are, you still are. I didn't think I had that foul of a mouth. You're just going for it. Can't get PTSD if you stay PTS dead. I'm assuming that's what the saying was going to be. That's true. Kentville is having a tantrum. I think everyone's having a tantrum because we killed like 5 children, but honestly, grow up. They didn't get to, so you need to do it for them. That's what I say. We have a ritual sacrifice victim. Yeah, that should make everyone feel better about the massacre of all the children. God damn it, you shot a hole in the wall. Didn't actually hit the turtle. Okay, it's dead now. I think it's just these two. Just stand right next to it and blast it with a minigun. Got it. Alright, next. Piece of piss. Okay. All dealt with. Where's the sacrifice? Oh, he's still being carried up there. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. I can't believe 2 of them got away. So sad. Why is Sheepy malnourished? Is it because they're running around insulting people instead of eating? Maybe? Just a theory. Well, I think now is a great time to save it. Just to make sure we are good. And I need someone to repair these doors or replace these doors so that we don't have any gaps in our defenses. Disease infection. Oh, that's this guy. Yeah, whatever. Convert him and then kill him, maybe? I don't know. Finish your tend and then if he dies, whatever. Got another infection there. Yeah, second infection. He's infected in the torso and in the right leg. Oh no, we're gonna have to operate. We're gonna have to amputate his left leg. Where's his left leg? We could perform a vasectomy. Why can't I... Wait, does he not have a left leg? Gunshot. No, he's got an infection in his right leg. I can't amputate his left leg. Well, fine. Give him a vasectomy then. Alright, Duke, you're gonna give him a vasectomy. Oh, you can't. You can't, doctor. Okay, well, someone's gonna give him a vasectomy. Jason? You need practice! Not assigned to doctoring. Wait, I thought he was assigned to doctoring. I thought that was one of his things. Yeah, wow, he's got 0 medical. Well, I guess you're going to be assigned to doctoring, Jason. This is one of your growth moments. You're going to practice on this man by chopping his balls off. Alright, get your accoutrement, and then we will chop this man's balls off. You're making him fat? No? I'm making it so he can't have kids. Alright. Now, Jason has 0 medical skill, but they do have a passion for medical. So I'm sure this will go fine. Surgery failed. We may have just completely lopped your balls off. Oh well. Guess we try again. Maybe let's remove your tongue, just in case you try and say something stupid. And then let's amputate your left shoulder, amputate your right leg, and then underneath the third, can't words, give you a denture. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great practice for young Jason. How do I... maybe I have to wait until they've recovered a bit. Didn't you say something about growth? Yeah, I don't mean like an actual growth moment. I mean, this is just about him learning how to cut people's balls off. Alright, what are we doing now? You cutting his tongue out? Surgery failed! Oh no! We somehow cut his ears! We failed to cut his tongue out, and so instead we cut his ears off? I'm not quite sure what's going on, but this is no excuse to stop. And then the Roomba comes and sits on his head. This poor dude. He's just like, he's just shown up to our base with a host full of orphan children, being like, please, we seek refuge. He gets shot at by a minigun and a bunch of LMGs, assault rifles, just gets shot at, chain shotgun, takes a bunch of bullets to the face, then gets his balls cut off, and then gets his ears cut off when we were trying to cut his tongue off, gets infected, and then has a Roomba sit on his face. It's not going well for this man. His jaw is shattered. Wow, good thing we're going to give him a denture then. What did we just do then? Oh, we cut off his shoulder. Huzzah! Good job, Jason. You successfully amputated his left shoulder. Now the Roomba's on his face again. Okay, we've tended the infection again. He might not actually survive the infection. The infection's like pretty savage. Alright, well, what's next? What's next in the agenda? What are you cutting off now? Well, amputating the right leg, I guess. This is going really well. Okay, we cut off his right leg. Very cool. Any other operations we can do? We could harvest his liver. I mean, we may as well just, like, harvest his organs, right? Sure. Let's harvest his liver, his kidney, his lung, his heart. Actually, there's a few people that are missing a lung, so we may as well. Why is he always complaining he can't get past 20 people? I just sent him 15 that wanted to join his tribe. I don't think they were wanting to join us. I think they were just like, flash storm. I think they were wanting to just like mooch off of our generosity. And this is what they get. Might get a very strong debuff, like mood debuff from organ harvesting. Well, they don't like organ harvesting? Grow up. We'll sacrifice him afterwards, so everyone will feel all better after that. Ramrod's having a tantrum. What is his problem? He was just insulted, that's all. Hey, Donna Mischievous, how you doing? Welcome. Harvesting organs is a rite of passage when starting your first... when you first start RimWorld. Yes, well, we've got our... Wait, how old are they? Where are they? Jason, here we go. They got a bit of malnutrition, they'll be fine. They're 18 years old now, so, you know, this is their coming of age moment. This person is unwaveringly loyal, so completely worthless to us. So we're just gonna... We've chopped off their shoulder, chopped off their leg, given them a denture. Chopped off their balls while we were trying to do a vasectomy. Chopped off their ears when we were trying to cut out their tongue. And it's just all a bit of practice for old Jason here. Have they gotten any? Oh, they're 4 medical now, so this is working. This is working exactly as intended. Also, is the fire? There's a fire in there as well, but they've got it. They've got that under control. We're good. I'm gonna save it, just in case the debuff is too strong. Have we harvested an organ yet? No, we're about to harvest their liver. I would have thought that a colony with the ideology that I have would be able to be fine with harvesting a man's organs. Considering we just shot 6 children, you'd think they'd be fine with it. Sheepy! What are you healing this man for? Wait, are you... You're not harvesting his liver, are you? No, 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 no. No, no, no. You stop right there. That's a job for young Jason. He needs to do the operating. He's the one that needs the practice. Okay, he's sedated for another 2 days. We'll be good. We'll be all good. Yes, in space, Geneva can't hear them scream. In space, no one can hear you in space. In space, there are no livers. Medical emergency. Oh, this guy? Yeah, he'll be right. He's fine. Yeah, he's not gonna survive the infection. Oh wait, he survived one. Oh! He survived one of the infections because I cut it off. Yeah, just can't cut his torso off. At least I don't think so. We could install a peg leg. Let's give him some peg legs on his left and right leg. If he survives it, let's give him peg legs. And wooden hands and stuff. Let's make him the wooden man. I don't know if he's going to survive, though. It's going to be kind of close. He might survive it. Unsure. That's why I only add pawns with psychopath trait to my colonies. They don't care. See, I've got... My ideology has, like, a bunch of things, like cannibalism and stuff like that, obviously, and raiding and things like that. And we have just killed anyone that's ever come across this colony, but we still do get debuffs even when it happens. It's like, how could this have happened? It happens like every single time someone new shows up and they're still surprised every time. Alright, what are you doing? Are you healing the infection? Okay. Oh, it's gonna be close. They might survive. I want them to survive so I can chop their legs off. And give them new legs. Well, we're harvesting their liver. Oh, we've got a raid though. A group of Neanderthals have arrived nearby. They're attacking immediately. Are they special in any way? Oh. That's a breaching axe. And they're attacking immediately. That's not ideal. Jason, you've got to finish what you're doing. Everyone else, let's go. Jason's going to have better medical than me soon. I hope so. That's the idea. Make one peg leg like a centimeter shorter than the other peg leg so he keeps falling over. I mean, this is what he gets for being unwaveringly loyal. Just gotta do everything we can to make him completely miserable until he eventually dies, until we sacrifice him. If you take out his heart, he's gonna die immediately. I mean, that probably does make sense, doesn't it? Alright, fine. We'll take out the heart. As in, we'll take it out of the operations list. Oh, they are a bit too close. Oh, they're destroying the limestone. Oh no, not my limestone. Not my limestone chunk that's there for no reason. Alright, you guys need to like go down here. Yes, gun line, yes! Oh, those are all the guys with the breaching axes as well. Thank you for the follow, Donna. Appreciate it. Okay, you guys can join the gun line when you're ready. These guys actually might need to fall back just a little bit. Maybe just kind of reorganize the lines a little bit. Oh, okay, you guys have come in at the wrong spot at the wrong time. Somebody needs to get that guy. Whoa, Heckler, what are you doing in there, buddy? That's not where you're supposed to be. That's not an ideal scenario. Alright, Heckler, maybe actually just back off to there. I want to get these guys before they leave. Okay. Is that everyone? I think that's everyone. And let's get them all allowed. Allowed. There we go. Oh, look at all this. All this herbal medicine as well. Very cool. That's such a neat and organized base with perfect color coordination. You scare me. Oh, you like it? The color coordination is just red. I just decided to make it all red. Because why the hell not? But I'm glad you like it. But I'm also glad that you're scared because you should be. Oh, they brought Jade with them. That's very kind of them. Alright, everyone should hopefully go and like go to bed and get healed. How's Jason doing? Oh no! The infection got to him. Oh, I was afraid of that. I don't know if we even got to get his liver. That's so upsetting. Well, on the plus side, the breaching team only destroyed 3 pieces of my wall, so get wrecked, nerds. The best part is it's fireproof. Yeah, my base is entirely fireproof. We've never had an issue with fire before because of how fireproof our entire base is. Alright, people are repairing stuff. So yeah, now that this is done, I'm just going to make sure people have stabilized so we're not going to like die between or when we load up the stream next. But then I am going to have to wrap stuff up. Heckler needs some medical treatment. Oh, he's just got a bruise. He doesn't need medical treatment. Should be right, mate. It's just crips, really. Alright, put all the dead people in the freezer. Oh, did we get the children in the freezer yet? The skull of the child is still down there. If somebody could pick that up. Oh no, all these children are out here. Gotta go off. Guys, come on. Look at all this free food. Come on, we gotta get this sorted. Guys, don't be lazy. So it's just crips. Yeah, and they're fine. We got a cut, but they're fine. Alright, everyone, just go and pick up some of those free meals that are lying around, please. Wow, fireproof. I wouldn't have expected that from a large base made only out of wood and no fire foam poppers visible. It's impressive, isn't it? You just ignore all of this burnt, charred, broken part of the maze. It's definitely safe. We've never had a room reach 1,000 degrees before and melt someone's face off. That wouldn't happen. Not in this perfectly safe, completely fire retardant base. It's 100% safe. Don't even worry about it. Just don't ask the children. Because we don't have any. Andy's on a food binge again. Our animals keep starving. Do we not have anything to feed them? Like, what about like all this rice and everything? Can we haul this, please? We need them to eat. Yeah, give it to them. So hopefully they don't starve to death. We're finally... Well, we've been in spring for a little while, but... hopefully that'll turn around in a minute. I still want to see if creating a stone wall at the very outer limit of the map stops people invading or not. I think somebody said that you either can't or it doesn't. Because you can't put it like... Because if we go into structure and we go wall, we can only put it there. That's as far as we can put it. And then they can just spawn in here. Like, you're not allowed to put it on the very edges. Okay, Stallion 2 is the only one still starving. Well, I think we're pretty much stabilized. I think we're good. Still drilling in there, love that. How far of our... Yeah, they're still only at halfway. Oh, are they all set to... Oh, it says the amount of distance on here, 65 tiles. Okay, so these are all set to only fill to halfway. So let's fill them to full way because we want them to go as far as possible. And then I need to know how to visualize that. Like, can I see that on the map? Oh, why did that one not go to full? Oh, what? Whoops. Oh my goodness, apparently none of them went to full. God damn it. I thought I got it. Full. Okay, there we go. So that should go to full. All of my colonies end up being cannibal cyborg cat girls living inside mountains, luring in traders and making a human ranch. Ooh la la. Ours are not cyborgs, but they are certainly cannibals. And I built my base specifically on a crossroads so that... Well, actually not quite on a crossroads this time, just on the road. But I think it means more travelers came by. They stopped coming by after a while because, well, everyone hates me. But their problem, their loss. Not all the sliders are going all the way to the right. Yeah, I don't know. I thought... I mean, I clicked and I dragged. I thought it was going to be enough. It wasn't. But how do I visualize this on the map? Like, how do I... Planet? No. How do I see how far a drop pod can go? Like, can I... It says 66 tiles. Oh gee, they'd have to go all the way around there if they were doing that. How do I... I don't know how to see how far it is. Load launch group of 1. Does anyone know how I can actually visualize how far they can go before sending them? Well, I mean, I don't even know how to send them. Because they've all got fuel in them. Why is the target fuel level of that 149? They've all got half fuel, but I don't know how to actually send them or how to see how far they can go. God, we still haven't picked up all these people. Alright, I'm just gonna Google it, because I need to know before I finish. If my phone will ever load. Observing the white border that appears when you select a launch destination on the world map. But how do I launch them? And why is my chat disconnected again? What is going on tonight? Alright, chat's back now. Apparently it had disconnected, so I might have missed some messages if people sent messages in the last 2 minutes or so. Did you put chem fuel in the launchers? Yeah, so they've all got some chem fuel in them. They're all half loaded because I didn't realize I had to set them to take a full load first. But they all have some chem fuel in them. I'm trying to get just like some idea of how to see on the map how far they can go. I don't want to actually launch this. I'm going to save it just in case I accidentally launch it. I need to see what they're going to look like. I'm going to load it with Crips. Here we go. Launch. There we go. Okay. So, that is halfway. So I think it looks like it might be just a little bit too far. I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to load. I need to refuel this more. I need to see what the longest distance is. When you go to launch, it will show you a little border around the max distance you can send. Yeah, so I have to have something loaded in it, is what I just saw there. Okay, so that's fully loaded. So if we go launch... Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? That's really annoying. So we need to get to here. And we're factoring in multiple jumps. Can you land in the water? What happens if you land in the water? Probably not good things. I was hoping to land on this little island, this little mountain island, and then do another jump there. I was hoping to jump from here to there, to there, to there, and back. Factoring in a whole bunch of extra launches and pods and everything. It was going to be expensive, but it was going to be doable. But if I have to make 3 jumps, turns into 6, turns into 49, I think. 7 people, 6 jumps. No, 42. 42 jumps. What happens if I tell them to go in the water? No. Invalid. Okay, I've already saved it, so what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna load a person, and I'm going to load chem fuel. And do I need to load a loader? I can't seem to load anything about what I actually want. Because these are a one-time use, so you have to... How do I actually load another loader? This is why you need the vehicles mod. It adds tanks, helicopters, and Toyota pickup trucks and lets you speed up caravans. Gee, now that actually would be really good. But how do I... Because I have to do this in stages. How do I actually load... How do I load more loaders? And more pods? Because I can't build these unless they're next to something else. It has to be at a fueling port. So how do you do it in multiple stages? Because I can load the person, and then the only things I can load is this stuff here. None of which is another pod. Can you not do it in vanilla? If you put drop pods in all the launches, load them up and select all the launches, you can launch them all at one target. Yeah, but that's exactly what I'm saying though. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. But I don't have an option to load more launchers or pods. So I don't know how that functionally works. Because I can't build these separately. I'm not allowed to build these separately. They have to be built next to a launcher. I have like 3 pods and a bunch of launchers here. Because like just as a test, I want to load this with like another launcher and another pod. Or whatever I would need. I think that's what I'd have to do there. And maybe some fuel or whatever. I can load the fuel, but I can't load... There's no option to load one of the launchers or one of the pods. Now I don't want to launch multiple pods. I want it to do multiple jumps. Select a pawn and right click on it. I can't remember the process, haven't played it in a while. Alright, let's go Crips. Crips is already in the pod. Let's cancel load. Okay, so Crips. I'm not allowed to, apparently. It doesn't do anything. I can tell them to load into it from this screen, but then I can't right click on it, because if I right click here, nothing happens. If I right click here, then it just goes next to it. I can only load them in via this menu. Because yeah, I don't want it to launch without the loaders, the other loaders. Yeah, I don't have an option to do it, so I don't know. I might have to try the build a copy option on the pod. Yeah, it doesn't let me build it anywhere other than next to the refueling port, which are all already filled with these ones. Like, even if I was to do this one, is this going to be any different? It doesn't look like it. I can't load anything different here. Yeah, I still don't have any option to load anything in there. Looks like without mods, all you can do is load the materials to build another one. Right, that would be a real pain. Because how much? Because you'd need the loader and you'd need the... So you need the launcher and you'd need the pod. So it would be 110 steel and 2 components. How much would that... And the people would have to be able to construct, which I don't know if Crips can construct. I don't know if it can carry that much. So you'd put 110 steel. And... what was the other thing I said? 2 components? Where are the components? Shouldn't they be at the top? I can't even load components into it. It's like it's specifically designed to not allow you to do it. Oh, wait, do I not? Maybe I actually don't. Wait, am I out of components? Oh my god, I'm actually out of components. Oh, well that pain in my ass. I had a bunch before, but... Alright, well, I guess I'll have to figure that out. Whether I, like, look into a mod, or if I, try and figure out if I can do it vanilla. I'll have to look into seeing how that's possible. Because that's definitely, like... I think that's going to be the easier way to do it, ironically. To get that persona core. Because yeah, I mean, we can look around seeing if we can do some of the item stashes, see if they have them. But I feel like that's going to be a real RNG situation. That is gonna, we could end up doing that forever. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to suss that out. But it's past midnight. Should have finished up a fair while ago, but I really wanted to figure out that last bit before I left. But I'll have to figure it out between streams. I'm gonna run through the schedule so people know what's coming up, and then I am gonna go to bed. So especially if you're new to the stream, make sure you pay attention so you know what is coming up, because we do some different content here. It's not all RimWorld all the time, but there is some RimWorld some of the time. Schedule-wise is tomorrow, no stream. Tomorrow is a no stream day, that's my night off. I'll be playing stuff in the Discord and stuff like that, but nothing on the stream. Friday is the finale of our city's Skylines playthrough, the all-roundabout city. It's I think I have fixed my problem with the roundabout size, the maximum roundabout size. I believe I have. There's a toggle in the roundabout builder mod to be able to allow unlimited radius. So, in theory, we should be able to do the final ring road, the final roundabout. I'm really looking forward to it. That's going to be great. Saturday is... excuse me. Saturday is grounded.
Stop it. Get some help.
I won't. You know I won't. Saturday is grounded, where we will continue to build the tower to God. Actually, I'm thinking what I'll do, I've got a plan to get... There's apparently a zipline ascender you can get, so that in theory I can build a zipline like half the way up the tower, or you know, a bunch of the way up the tower, so that I don't have to climb it every time. That's in like Black Ant Lab. So my first goal will be Black Ant Lab, so I can get that zipline ascender, and then we can add that in, and that will make our progress. It may not necessarily be like heaps faster, because it's a bit of a slow ascent, but it will be a lot more straightforward. I can just jump on the zipline and up I go. Sunday is a no stream day as well. Monday is Factorio. We are continuing the spaghetti, and we're going into space in RimWorld soon, hopefully. But we're going into space this Monday. FBI, open up! Wrong kind of knock. How dare you? Yeah, we're going to be going into space in Factorio, my spaghetti factory. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, back to RimWorld. So Tuesday and Wednesday are the RimWorld days. I'm going to look into the drop pod fiasco between now and then to see how it all works. Because people have told me that you can do it, that you can like do multiple jumps. If it ends up that we have to like pack enough steel and components into each of them for each part of the jump, that won't work. Well, I suppose it wouldn't work anyway, because we'd only have enough to get there. We wouldn't be able to get back again. We'd have to get enough resources in the pods to get. Well, we'd only get to the first third of the jump. We wouldn't even get all the way on the jump. So we'd have to get to the first one, and then we'd have to set up a temporary base, mine all the resources that we need, and then go to the next one, and then we'd have to come back twice after that. I don't know that it's going to be possible. Maybe we might have to add some kind of a transport mod, because I just don't know if it's going to be possible to do that long journey. But we'll figure it out. You can't fix your problems. No, I am a problem. Anyway, I'm way over time. Most people have already gone. I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will catch you all on Friday for the City Skylines finale. Otherwise, next week for more RimWorld. Bye!